is
Zaza. Oh, yeah.
Fitzy and
Sweet as.
Wippa.
Guys, welcome to the podcast. Today, without doubt, it is the strangest story I've ever heard. A story that's grabbed my attention, also grabbed me by the bosom, and my concern for a bride at her own wedding is great. I don't know what happened. I've never heard a story like this in my life. In fact, I didn't know it existed. Is that a good sell? Did that go well, everyone? Does that make you want to hear
good.
more?
Yep, I'm
you do want to hear
sticking
more?
around. Yeah.
It's on
Is
the
it on the podcast?
It's on the podcast.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
All right, so far we have the winning entry for the strangest story I've heard in 2023 so far. Perfect for radio, and when I read the headline, which said, she walked into the toilet and that was enough to end the wedding, that's when I went, tell me more. Obviously about a bride, and unfortunately on her big day... Unfortunately, on her big day, things didn't go to plan, Fitz. It was about an hour before the wedding, and we all know what those nerves can be like, mate. And sometimes you just want to hug those ones that you love.
Can I just on the wedding dress, what if you want to go to the toilet just before the wedding?
You can do a wee in your wedding dress.
Yeah, but what if it's quite long, isn't it?
That depends how long the train is. You might need someone to go in with you and hold your frock up.
Jess, when you had your wedding, was it hard, or did you have a long dress?
Yeah, I had my sister help me, and I just said, please turn around. She would hold the dress,
Right.
look the other way. You needed it. It's a two-person job.
Right, it's a two-person job.
That was for number one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, only number one.
Because it gets a bit hard if your sister's in there and you...
That's right. Try not to do
I
that.
don't want to be walking down that aisle.
Do you know you don't want to? Anyway, that would have been fairly normal compared to what actually happened here, because I know what you're thinking. I bet you're thinking that the bride walked into the bathroom to find the groom, the man of her dreams, her husband-to-be, with another woman. He was, but...
What?
But he walked in to find his mum breastfeeding him. I'll just let that sink in for a minute. You heard correctly. She walked in to find the groom's mum breastfeeding him.
But she wouldn't
Now-
be lactating.
The only way, good point, Fitz, the only way she would be lactating would be if she never stopped breastfeeding him.
Oh, what?
Let me go. No, don't let me go. Suck on my teat till you're 32.
Oh, I don't... This is ridiculous.
That is true. The bride, in the moment, called off the wedding, and that was it. Now, a little bit tough to tell your friends why you call off the wedding and you're no longer together. Even tougher for the groom
This would be a great
and
story.
your mates to find out.
It'd be a great storyline for maths, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be awesome?
If someone, I think you would find an Aussie that would be prepared to do it, and a mum.
I think the latest I've seen in life of breastfeeding was that family out of the UK, and I think there was an 8-year-old. Jess, it's probably not in the system, but it was famous audio because the young 8-year-old girl, she would pull up like a bar stool and just sit there feeding from the mum. Or they're out in the field, they were sort of gypsies in a country town, and the kid would walk up to the mum, lift up her top and just start feeding from the mum. And there was this audio of her going, tastes like mango. I think it tastes a lot like mango.
Well,
And they had no plan of stopping. Like, there wasn't an age restriction where we went, hang on a minute, you can walk, you can talk.
An 8-year-old I can understand.
An 8-year-old?
I can't understand a fully grown man.
But a 32-year-old.
Man, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I mean, how awkward to be on your wedding day looking at your mum going, Mummy, I'm hungry.
Oh, who in the team would do that, mate? Who in the team would do that?
I think I need a little milk before I say I do.
Don't finish Friday like this, please. I was having such a good time.
13, 24, 10. Tom,
Oh, okay.
I will give $1,000 of my own money
Oh,
to anybody that will call.
yeah. Call up with a fake story.
No.
Yeah.
No, we need to verify it.
Oh my gosh, you're a sicko.
I need
mate.
footage.
An absolute sicko.
Is anybody in their 30s breastfeeding? And I'm not talking about handing the milk out.
There's $1,000 up for grabs.
You got to have your lips on the teat. Anybody. And we'll get to the audio of the little girl saying that breast milk tastes like mango. Not any calls coming through. It's a safe 1,000 at this stage, Tommy. I give $1,000 to anybody that's in their 30s and still breastfeeding. Is anybody going to call? Is anybody going to admit it? Joey from DY. Oh, Joey, is that your real name to start with?
G'day, guys. How you doing?
Oh, Joey, you're not feeding off your mum's teat, are you?
What's going on?
No, absolutely not. But this is probably the easiest $1,000 I've ever earned. About 6 to 8 months ago, we just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's like every dude is going to try their wife's breast milk, of course.
Yeah.
As if you wouldn't.
So you
It's the most
did.
beautiful part of a woman, when she's pregnant and she's carrying a young one.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding, of course, you got to let for the colostrum to go through, but after that, mate, you got to try it.
So you tried it?
Absolutely.
There's $1,000.
No, there's not $1,000. No, hang on a minute. Joey's mum. Do you know what? Right at that minute, a Westpac notification popped up, almost like the transaction took place. No, Joey, you've got to be feeding from your mum, mate. You can't have sucked on your wife's teat.
Oh.
No, that wasn't the arrangement. That wasn't the agreement.
Yes, it was. Are you still being breastfed by your mother? $1,000. Instead, you're helping yourself to your wife's boobs.
Yours if I can have some of hers too.
Oh, Joey's now revealed. He's revealed the story and got nothing out of it.
Joey, did you only do it once or a couple of times? Let's be honest here.
Oh, no, a couple of times.
I loved it. Joey loved it.
Straight into the latte.
Absolutely.
Joey, did it taste like mango at all? We've found the audio of the 8-year-old still breastfeeding from her mum.
Bethany was breastfed until she was 5 and still has fond memories.
Better than anything in the world. Better than mango, even. I'd rather have lots of breast milk than a million melons.
And that's how boobs became
Where is
known
this
as
show
melons.
descended? And she was 5, mate, not 8.
Doesn't matter, buddy. Joey's still feeding this morning. He's topping up his coffee as we speak.
Book for Holiday U this summer.
Because Aussies act a little different on holidays. More daring, relaxed, and sometimes more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style.
Book your next getaway on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel. All right, guys, let's talk about this because the study has finally been revealed. I didn't realise that a lot of people are now poo-pooing emojis to start with. And, you know...
Yeah, they have lost their sheen a bit, haven't they?
The emoji has gone downhill. And even in the office yesterday, someone sent a thumbs up emoji like, yeah, good on you, mate, got that. And
That's so old school.
I think who works on the show went, oh, how cute, they're still doing that.
Yeah.
And I went, oh... Do you not do that anymore? Is that wrong to do? I mean, the thumbs up emoji is different to the reaction of the thumbs up. Is that fair to say, guys?
No,
Everyone, are you with me?
Thumbs up's really old school now. Like, a love heart is just really simple.
Yeah, but it's still the same play, isn't it? I'm still going for the GIF, which is very funny.
No, you're not at all. Like, you don't even put any thought into it. Like, it's just random, and it's not funny.
It'd be like Leonardo DiCaprio, just his head turning and going, no.
Or just, Homer Simpson just reversing into a bush.
So funny.
Oh, that's a beauty.
It's just so funny. Like, you can't
Especially when you've never watched The
I know,
Simpsons
I don't like
before.
The Simpsons. No, you know what? As I've said to you, it's funny to watch text conversations when you're deep in a text conversation and you want to finish it. Normally, I will start with... Awesome stuff, mate. That'll be my trigger to end it, right? That'll be my start to wrap it up. Then I might go with an emoji. If I send through a GIF, that means I can't be bothered anymore. No. I don't care about what's going on in this conversation any longer. Read the play.
Well, I've got to start sending you GIFs all the time then.
The other one
Can
is...
I send a GIF live on the show sometimes?
You can't. No? You're not sick of it? What's interesting, the voice memo's taken off. I love the voice memo.
What do you mean?
I'm a huge fan.
The voice message?
No, where I'm messaging you and I go, I'm recording myself. Hey, Fitz, how are you, buddy? Mate, I hope to catch you at Ed Sheeran tonight. So I can't be bothered typing it. I don't want to have a look at the screen and then you just get that message.
Well, you
a lot easier, mate.
Well, it's just easy now just to go, hey, Siri, and then you send a message to Wippa and then it'll type it out for you.
You can do that.
Who does voice memos? Does anyone get those?
67% of the youth are now doing voice memos and they disappear as well. Unless you select keep voice memo.
Right.
So they disappear out of your chain of conversation,
so
which I think is quite convenient too.
It's like a Snapchat message that goes, but it's just an audio recording.
If you're trying to explain something too and it's too hard to type, then it can go, well, I'll meet you there. I'm going to be round at Tower 3. My ticket says Gate M. Just easier, mate. Easier. Put it in voice.
Gotcha. I need a GIF.
Huh?
Just to get
To
out of
round
this.
out this conversation. Homer's backing into a bush.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Can we talk about sleep, please? Send us to sleep.
Just be careful playing music like that. After a long week, I'm extremely tired and it takes a lot of energy to get up at this hour of the morning and entertain an entire city for 3 hours.
Tell us when you're going to start doing that. It is funny. Fridays you're supposed to be excited, aren't you? But it's the day where you want to sleep the most.
I'm cooked.
Actually, this is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. This is the original version. Have you got Jason Derulo singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
Well, unreleased.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
So beautiful.
Up above the clouds so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Has he been on the show since this?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Oh, he's just so talented. Hey, did you
That's
hear?
what got him into Cats the Musical.
Yeah, that guy's got so much money. Did you hear he just bought a volleyball team?
Did he?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. If you go out and you've made a fortune, buy a basketball team, by all means. But a volleyball team?
I want to hear from people if you had parents who let you go to sleep whenever you wanted. Before I do that, though, there's been a couple of updates just in regards to sleeping pills. And they say that... they're not really good for you.
Do you take one?
I take one Sunday nights.
What do you take?
So a temazepam, 10 milligram. I mean, it's not too strong, but the reason why I take it, if I ever get a good sleep Friday and Saturday night, right, then because we go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, I struggle then to go to bed early on Sunday night.
Right.
So I'll have one at about 7:30. And then I'll go to bed at about 8:30, 9. And if it doesn't, sometimes it just doesn't work.
I've got a phenomenal ability just to sleep whenever my head hits the pillow, wherever I am.
No, you've struggled with sleep for years.
No, not really. I go through patches of time where I go, oh, man, why can't I sleep? But generally, when I go down, I go down.
Well, apparently there's a new tablet coming out. It's called Eroxen. And Eroxen, specifically, they block the effects of Eroxen, which is a chemical messenger that keeps you alert. So it just touches...
Beta blocker.
Yeah, so it basically blocks that. The thing that keeps you alert in your brain, it blocks that, and then you'll start to relax and go to sleep.
Oh, my God.
And the side effects aren't as bad as a sleeping pill.
That's why half of America's on the gummies.
No, this is from a mum, Alice. She's on social media. No, she didn't make she's not on the gummies. Alice isn't on. Well, she probably should be, because you know what? She lets her son Fern. Yes,
Fern?
He's a 6-year-old called Fern.
What's his brother Leaf say?
He's allowed to go to sleep whenever he wants. Now, Mum goes to bed at about between 9 and 11 p.m. every night. And she says that Fern goes to bed with Dad, usually at midnight.
What?
And Fern can be up at 3 a.m. sometimes.
How old's Fern?
6 years of age.
No.
We just have a rule in our house, and it's our non-traditional parenting style, that we said, yep, you can go to bed whenever you want. And it seems to work. Intuitive sleep, they call it.
Tradition comes from something. Tradition is often success. So for a reason, things work, and that's why they become a tradition. If you are non-traditional, it can be suggesting that it doesn't work.
And the one thing that I can tell you right now is that when my children are allowed to go to bed whenever they want, that's usually a sleepover at someone else's house.
Mm-hmm. Not under my bloody roof, mate.
Well, I tell you what, the parents that have that sleepover don't have to look after my children the next day.
That's the thing.
They are a mess.
How is old Fern, a wattle brush or whatever it was called, how is Fern the next day?
Well, this is the thing.
if Fern's got to get up and head off to school...
Alice doesn't say anything about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, social media post.
You wouldn't, would you, Alice?
She doesn't at all. She says no. We just let him. Well, what was the Channel 9 parenting show that did really well? And Alison Langdon.
That's right.
Well, the parents that won it were the parents that...
I'm a parent, get me out of here.
Well, no, they just let the children, their children basically do whatever they want, play video games for as long as they want.
Does she say anything in this article about how to get a 2.5-year-old to sleep? Because I've had all the therapy under the sun, and she's still... Like last night, it took me an hour and a half
What?
Now that she can get out of her own bed, she'll run around.
Well, you had a doctor saying that you had to scratch at the door.
I had everything. I tapped on the door. I scratched on the door. That worked for a while. But now, man, I've got a devil of a child.
So you're not doing it, right?
No, we've given up. It's gone out the window. So you've got to lie with her. No, I don't want you to lie with me. No, I want you to lie with me. No, I don't want you to lie with me. Where's Mum? I want Mummy. No, I want Daddy.
And then, so this is Lisa. So what's
Francesca's her name, mate. Oh, I mean, she's nearly 3, but I can update you on the names of my family if you'd like. In fact, no, I'll forgive you for that because quite often I still say I've only got 2 kids. I just forget she's there, but I love her dearly. She's great when she's fast asleep.
Man, I didn't know you were going through that.
Yeah, hard work. Thank you for now being a little bit sympathetic to the situation. Sorry if I seem a bit off and not as funny as I could be.
No, that's all right.
For 12 years.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
A survey has revealed some of the household chores that usually get the couples squabbling. So we're talking about couples and what gets them fighting and you know, the arguments that you have with your couple. What are the things that they do around the house to trigger these? The biggest gripes within relationships. Does anyone want to have a crack at what's on this list?
I'll have a go because I get a little bit angry when all I hear is, hey, the bins need to be taken out. And I go, what's wrong with your arms? Pick up the bin and take it out.
No, there's no bins in the top 10.
Get the recycling and take it out. No. Put it in the yellow bin.
Yeah. Well,
see the other one? Put it in the red bin.
Bins should be your role.
Don't need to be.
Yeah.
Sexist.
No, well, it should be your role.
2023, mate. I don't see gender.
Well, do you do it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
because I get told to.
No,
it's not worth the argument.
Bins aren't in the top 10.
What about cooking? Because, you know, we had an issue the other day, and it was a bit of an issue, to be honest, where Lisa said, you do all the fun stuff with the kids, and they think that I am just cooking and cleaning, and I'm the nasty one, right? We had that chat. I said, okay, why don't we break it up a little bit? Why don't we, I'll do the cooking, say on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and you get in the pool with them after school. Why don't we do that? Doesn't want to get in the pool.
Doesn't want to get in the pool.
See what I mean?
Okay.
Go and cook the dinner.
Coming in at
be practical.
Coming in at number 10 was leaving windows open when you go out.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Do you know what? I remember when we were younger, Mum read an article in Women's Weekly, right, about if you air the house out, if you open all the windows and air the house out, just in regards to aroma and bacteria, it's really good for the house. Thing is, though, Mum left all the windows open and decided to leave the house. When she come back home, the whole place had been ransacked.
It had been completely aired out.
Someone walked past our house, saw all the windows open, no one home, and robbed us of everything.
It's never been fresher. I've removed everything. Do you know what? We had Damo, the air conditioning man, over yesterday. Tommy, you know Damo.
Oh, big fan of the show.
Big fan of Damo. Anyway, I said to him the minute he arrived, I said, can you explain to Lisa that if she opens windows on a hot day, the air conditioning will not be able to fight the heat coming through the windows? Doesn't get it. Does not get it. Yeah. I'll come home, she'll complain. Aircon's not working. Windows open.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to spell it out again. It's not that tricky.
Oh, that's a gripe.
It's not that tricky.
Air conditioning's not in the top 10. Coming in at number 7, not loading the dishwasher correctly. There's always fights over that one, isn't there?
Well, when you put the plastic containers where the plates are meant to go, I'm then going to have to adjust the plastic containers to fit the plates. Don't put the plastic containers where the plates go. Sorry, mate, you've really opened something up here.
Going in at number 4, what to watch on the television.
Oh, you can watch Emily in Paris. I'm not that fussed.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, she loves it. And I'm just waiting for Yellowstone and I'm just watching repeats.
We're having real problems in our relationship at the moment with BJ starting series without me.
You can't do that.
And this is the thing, if she's 3 episodes in, it's all over.
Do you know what?
It's over. We're not watching any of this series together.
White Lotus. Everybody talks about it. And then on the plane, Fitz, when we went to LA, it was on the Qantas service and I went, should I? I nearly cheated on her so many times. Yeah. And then I went, nah, I'll wait till I get home.
No, because you were tuning that woman on the flight, so you didn't
That's
have time.
another. That was a different form.
Coming
of
in at
tuning.
number 3, leaving wet towels lying around. I mean, that's a basic one. That sucks in a relationship. If you're still doing that, you need your head read. Number 2, not wiping down kitchen surfaces. I mean, so we've got a rule at the end of dinner is that the boys get to choose. You either vacuum around the table or you get to clean up the plates off the table and you wipe down the table. Massive fights every night. Because Huey always gets in first. Lenny says, well, I wanted to do the vacuuming. Lenny does it on his hoverboard. Lenny does the vacuuming on a hoverboard so he doesn't have to walk around and do it.
I'll give him that. Do you know what?
Who are you, Jason Derulo?
You're going to get stopped at the airport on that thing. I find it, I'm not going to say degrading, but it's just a low point at each day when I'm on all fours with a wet one in my hands. I'm on all fours under the table with a wet one.
Is this in the bedroom? Or?
No, there's nothing kinky about this, mate. This is clean up. The plates are off the table.
If I was married to you and you're on all fours, that'd be my biggest gripe.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
What do you want to talk
How
about,
are your
guys?
kids going, Tom?
Yeah, they're all right. Bit of gastro around the house, guys.
Oh, no.
3 kids with gastro in Tom's house. Good time.
Yeah.
No wonder you've come in. I'm really glad you come in.
Yeah, I'll lick you later.
We're giving away Ed Sheeran tickets, Harry Styles experiences, and you're handing out gastro.
Who did the shoey?
Wow.
Because that's how you get gastro, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Was it
right.
Louis?
Yeah, no, Louis on the shoey. Just because the name rhymed.
Wow. Oh, well done. Tiffany in Ropes Crossing. What do you want to talk about, Tiff?
I'm going to Ed Sheeran tomorrow.
Yes, Tiff. How exciting is this? Have you seen him live before?
I have. I went to his Divide tour.
So did I, Tiff.
So I spoke to a good mate who works at Mushroom. Frontier Touring are putting on this. And I said, when's the last time that they had 80,000 people out at a core stadium? And he said, you know what? Now that I think about it, was the last time Ed Sheeran was here.
Wow.
Because, Tiff, he's in the middle of the stadium. Usually they're down one end.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because last time we were up in the nosebleeds, so we didn't really see much. But, this time I'm really excited because he's in the middle, so we'll get to see a lot more.
So if he's in the middle, is he rotating?
I'm sure.
I mean, if you got 80,000, you got a full stand. Or maybe there's just one small section at the back. It couldn't hold any more than 80,000.
Do you know what as well? I thought he was up there by himself. I found out he's not. He's got like 6 huge light towers.
Yeah,
and on
I've seen that.
And on the light towers, there's a huge television on each, so you can see him from all angles, wherever you are in the stadium. Down underneath the round stage, underneath each light tower, there's band members. There's a guy on the drums.
Is there?
It's an amazing setup. I don't know if you get to see them, though, because they're down underneath, but he plays with a band, because I thought he was up there with his loop pedal.
Yep.
But no, he has a band with him.
Because that's what it's been in the past. It's the one-man show. And it's what one man can do on stage with 80,000 people.
Oh, Tiff, it's going... Who are you going with, Tiff?
I'm going with my mum and my partner.
Oh, it's going to be so cool. Are you near the front, do you know, or how far back are you?
We're not in, the standing area. We're kind of in, the first stall.
Do you know, Tiff, give yourself time to get out there. Are you catching... Please catch public transport. If you're driving, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I know. We're catching public transport.
Yes.
Oh, my God, Tiff, it's going to be huge. It'll be absolute madness. There's nothing wrong with driving, is there?
Oh, well, you can, but give yourself time, mate, because it will. Yeah. You will.
6:45 we're leaving. He's on stage 8:15. Oh, what do you reckon? That's tight.
You're kidding yourself.
I reckon I've got to leave earlier.
You will be in a car park pretty far away, because people will get there early.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you'll be fine, mate.
And I'll be sitting in the car going, I'm on my way. Don't start, Ed. I've got the family with me, mate.
Let's go to Lily now in Camden. What do you want to talk about, Lil?
Oh, boys, it's my last day in my 20s today. I'm turning the big 3-0 tomorrow.
3-0, you're a baby, Lil. You're
I'm not.
You're a bub.
How do you feel about it, Lil? Honestly, are you sad that you're leaving your 20s?
It's been an emotional roller coaster the last couple of weeks. I've been excited, then I've been depressed, then I've kind of accepted it now.
You know what, Lily? The great thing is, as you get older, you move with the same people that you have in your life as you keep going. So everybody that was around you that's a little bit older, they've already done it, so they've already jumped over the bridge. So you don't need to worry too much. But 30s is a little bit more serious than ye old 20s.
Actually, can I ask you, Lil, are you still party mode? Like, do you still go out with the girls and stuff?
Only like on special occasions.
Okay.
Like I do have a daughter, so that kind of brings the party level down, but it's all right.
Yeah, good. How old were you when you had your child?
I was actually 21.
Good effort. Lil, are you still with your partner?
No.
Mate, Lil, I praise you. You're a single mum. You're about to hit 30, but to have one at 21 and to get through that, good girl, you've done very well.
Is there a bloke in your life, Lil?
No, there's not currently.
Sorry.
I'm married.
No.
And happily married.
No, I was going to say.
Thank you for the
put
offer.
Lily down for traffic dating.
Oh, traffic. Oh, sure. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No. I'm not offering. I don't offer the callers to you, Tom, because I know what her answer would be. It would be no, but traffic dating is different.
Just help the ego.
Hey, happy birthday, Lily, you beautiful thing.
Well, stay on the line.
Thanks, boys.
You could get the voucher as well. Fatini's given us a call from Bankstown. What do you want to talk about?
Hello. Happy birthday, Lily, also.
Oh, good on you, Fatini.
I wanted to do a stand-up comedy act to raise some money for a charity.
Oh, have you done
guys come to my comedy act?
Have you done it before, Fatini?
No. I've even told you guys of one of my comedies.
Fatini, how's your voice? Will your voice be all right on the night? Because you sound a little scratchy.
Yes. I really have a deep voice.
So how long are you thinking just a tight 5 here or 15 minutes? Or how long are you going to go, Fatini?
Oh, geez, God help me. What do you reckon?
Well,
time? 5 minutes? 5 minutes is long.
Yeah, it is. Tight 5.
Open mic is usually 5 minutes.
5 to 8,
Oh, really?
yeah. Fatini, can you give us a little something?
Okay, so I've got scoliosis, right? I've got a bad back.
Okay.
So I really wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but I can't stand up too long.
I'm in, Fatini. You've got me in the front row because that is side-splitting. Oh, my God.
Do you know what I could do? I can do, how can I say, I can impersonate Effie.
Oh, okay. So you're doing ethnic person, do you?
This is good.
Yeah, good thing. You know, she was me and my partner, we were at her comedy boutique, and she asked us, hey, is that your girlfriend or is that your wife?
That's
and he goes, oh, girlfriend. And she goes, oh, and where are you from? And he goes, oh, and he goes, oh. And he goes, and are you Greek?
That's good.
And she goes, yeah, and what about your girlfriend? And he goes, yeah, she's Greek too. And she goes, how'd you meet? And he goes, at the club. Canterbury.
I've stopped listening.
I feel like I'm on the set of Acropolis now.
Yeah, that is so funny. You know what? If they ever bring out Kings of Mykonos 3, I reckon Fatini, you're in.
No, you got to put yourself out there. I would never do that, Fatini, but the courage to do that is amazing. We really, we would like to look after you for your courage, but we can't because we're going to give it to Lily. Lily's got the $250 to spend for ribs and burgers.
Good on you, Lily. You've got it.
Oh, thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a great birthday, Lily.
Oh, thank you.
Tommy, I think there's something more we could do with Fatini. Does she want to come in here and do stand-up for the office on a Friday or something?
Yeah, we'll chat off air.
And the network can make a donation.
Get a tight 5 from Fatini.
She's very funny.
She is good.
That Effie was spot on.
Visit Ribs and Burgers for their $10 burgers where you'll get more beef for your bucks.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Let's round out the week with a bit of Riddle Time. How lucky are you, Maham, to be here? MDG the day off, and you get to play Riddle Time.
I know, I'm back. I was really unsure of myself last time, so I'm really going to bring my A game today.
Were you nervous last time?
I was nervous. I was.
Jump in whenever you can, Maham. We need your help.
All right, jump in, jump on. Here we go. We're going to go with an easy one to start with. A slight twist on your traditional riddle, but we're going for it. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world?
Tom.
I should really know this.
No, because you're thinking laterally, I think.
Was it perhaps Mount Everest?
Yes, it was, Tom. It was still the highest mountain. It just hadn't been discovered.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Well, you didn't say it, mate, so... Very easy to say now, big guy.
I was just about to.
Yeah, well, you didn't.
Was it Mount Everest?
Yes, it was, mate. No prize for seconds. That's okay. We do have another riddle to go. Here we go. A single note when you pluck my string, the heart I touch won't feel a thing.
Guitar.
No. Good guess.
That's what I was going.
So sure. Okay.
That's what, yeah, me too.
You're never so sure. You can never be so sure in this.
Is it a musical instrument?
No.
Repeat?
Yeah, repeat, please.
Yeah, repeat.
Sure, thanks so much for the opportunity to share. A single note when you pluck my string, the heart I touch, you won't feel a thing. What am I?
You won't feel a thing.
And it's not a musical instrument.
That's right.
B. Okay.
It's not anything to do with sewing, like it's not a ball of wool or anything.
No, it's not. It obviously has a tight string.
Pluck.
And it would make a sound if you pluck that string.
Oh, is it like a chicken or something?
No, it's not.
Oh.
As in...
Yeah.
Yeah, pluck.
No, Tom.
Is that what you were thinking, Fitzy?
Yeah.
You were thinking
gonna
that way,
say that.
Fitz.
Can you give the clue, Wippa?
Okay, one single string.
Yeah.
Jess, who works on the show, who's just told me you have to move on. Jess, I don't give a stuff about the time.
I do.
This is Riddle Time, mate.
Yeah, the Riddle Factory only goes till 9, and then we pack up. Long weekend for us, not back till Tuesday.
It's not a like a bow and arrow.
Yes, it is,
style.
Tom, because Jess just told you. Yes, it is. The arrow, the bow is the one string. The arrow, if it hits the heart, you won't feel a thing. It's because you're dead.
That's
Sorry.
sinister.
So that was really heavy. I went so hard
riddle.
there.
I'm sorry.
It's not. We got one more. We got one more.
Damn.
What goes on and has an eye in the middle? What goes on and has an eye in the middle? You'll get this, Mahan.
On ion.
Sorry, mate?
On ion.
What's that?
On ion.
What is that?
Oh,
What goes on and
What
on.
is that?
On ion.
What is it? What are you saying?
One eye.
no, you're so close, Fitz.
This is like
you're almost
this is like
there.
spell AC/DC.
Say it. Do it again, Fitz.
Say it again, Fitz.
Onion.
What? He's got it. On ion. Onion, spot on. You're not going to believe it. She won tickets during the week. Mandy and Mascot, you got a riddle for us on a Friday, Mandy?
I am certainly have. It's a quick one. I can be driven but have no wheels. I can be sliced but still remain whole. What am I?
I can be driven but have no wheels.
I can be sliced, driven and sliced. A golf ball.
Well done.
I was thinking that. I was going to say that.
So, Mandy, you won Ed Sheeran tickets during the week. You going tonight or tomorrow night?
I'm going tonight and I'm so excited.
Can't wait, Mandy. See you there.
I'll see you there.
Well done. Pack a riddle. Prizes in the post, Mandy. Prizes in the post. Can I just say something before we wrap up the show?
Do not have
Georgie's ready to come in.
Well, I'm
mate.
not ready for Georgie.
Come on.
I've got plenty to say. I want to say a big happy birthday on his last day
Oh, yep.
at Nova.
You bet.
Thomas Brian Ivey. He turns 40 on Sunday.
I was 39 on Sunday, guys, but I see how you may have thought I was 40. But no, thanks a lot, guys. It means so much.
Big one next year for the 40th.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, I'll do it probably do a shoey or something, or something big for the 40.
Really good gear.
4-0. What
Mate,
did you guys do for your 40th again?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, we were going to drop around as a family on Sunday with a cake, but your family's got gastro. So we won't bother. You got a little bit of vomit down your front as a gift last
That's
night.
awesome.
And
Wow.
obviously by Sunday, I reckon you'll be squirting out the back of your...
Oh.
What a terrible note to end on.
I don't even know what to say.
No, have a lovely birthday,
Thank you
Tom.
so much.
good on you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Tom.
Thanks,
birthday.
Mum.
You tip rat.
Thanks a lot, Whip.
The Fitzy and Wippa Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.